Oh, by the way, you're welcome for getting that super rare Mark 40 Iron Man minifig that's now worth $50.
I was the one who told you about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hey guys, welcome back to Brick System Brothers. My name's Nathan.
And I'm Josh.
Today we both ended up with a copy of the same set. This was recently reduced at our local Walmart. Actually, I think we actually bought them at separate times.
I bought mine for $36, and then Nathan got his for like $15. So I probably should have waited, but that's all right.
Yeah, but if you had waited,
it might have been gone.
There was only one, so
yep.
Definitely got the better deal here. Josh already has one, so
I'm gonna build myself a little fleet.
Yeah, and I have the yellow X-Wing from the previous version. So this is the Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter from The Last Jedi. No,
I don't know. There's so many of them.
Yeah, the most recent installment of the sequel Star Wars trilogy. We'll just go with that. And like we have done previously on this channel, we're both going to do a little bit of a build race and see who's got the edge when it comes to the official LEGO kit creations. Provided the instructions are here. Numbered bags also make it a lot faster now, but those have been around for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, standard procedure here. The clock starts when we open the box, and we both have the same set to build, same building conditions, and then I guess Josh is opening the box. Oh yeah, he has to cut his opening. I think you know what? When you're done with the knife, I'll take it because I also want to cut this box open.
I don't like the little push buttons they give us.
Because it ruins the box. Hey, look at this, dude.
What?
Oh, yeah, man. Look at that.
Like the old day boxes.
Why are you still cutting? Yeah, like the old day boxes. Except I just pour the glue. Nice little sticker sheet.
Yeah. I remember I built the other one Christmas last year, and I remember it was kind of repetitive because building those two engines, a lot of the parts were the same.
Yeah, but it's only 578 pieces, so the bulk of the models here in the middle, those engines are what, 60 pieces each?
Yeah.
There's definitely worse sets out there for repetition.
That water strider mech, that's terrible.
Still, I'm looking at some of the UCS. the game advertised in the book here. Wait, has the Skywalker Saga released?
I have no idea.
It says 2020. We're almost at the end of 2021. I don't think it's released yet. Josh has built this before. I have not. I like the minifigures in here. And I also like teal, and there's a teal droid. And at $15, I'm definitely getting this set.
Yeah, he definitely scored on that one. But actually, I was the one who found it at Walmart. But I figured since I have 3 of them, I'd let him get one.
You're so gracious, brother. Thank you. I have not bought a lot of Star Wars recently, dude.
Yeah.
That is Poe's head. Watch me put Poe's head on the Death Trooper here. Forgot the cape. Where's the knife?
You don't need a knife. Oh. Mine was different. Mine had the little rip things.
What?
Oh. Yeah, just flip it over.
Okay. Step 1. Have you tried turning it off and back on? So the Y-wing is one of those fighters that has been consistently produced by Lego since they released their Star Wars line.
And I think in the same scale, a lot of times they'll change the scale, like with the new TIE Fighter, it's a lot smaller, and the Slave One now, they just seem to kind of shrink the sizes of them.
The X-wing too.
Yeah, which is alright because
yeah,
you get kind of the same playability features for a lower price.
But the TIE Fighter hasn't shrunk. They made a UCS, not TIE Fighter, Y-wing. They made a UCS Y-wing.
I don't think, like, the Rogue One Y-wing that you have, I don't think is much bigger than this one.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I got this, so that I can put them side by side and have, like, you're having a fleet, two of the same Y-wing, but I'm gonna put the red and the yellow side by side. And I think you're right; they're about the same size, so they'll look pretty good. Have you watched my tutorial?
Okay, it's like an hour long.
It's 40 minutes long, and the download is in the first 5 minutes. You haven't even...
To answer your question, no, I haven't watched it.
You haven't even opened it. Yeah, I mean, you already know how to build an LED, right?
Yeah.
You just don't have it on your rig right now.
I really never built anything cool in LED, except for piles of money.
That crashed our old computer.
Yep. And then some robbers and some fire.
Dude, do we still have those files? Are they saved somewhere?
Oh, probably. I hope so.
So, back in the day,
Probably like 2011.
yeah, and for me even before that, we had LDD on our old family computer. That it was an average computer. It's not like it was a gaming rig, and it's not like it was nerfed or anything. But once you got above a certain number of pieces, it was not happy with the program.
Yeah.
Which
pretty much sound like a jet taking off.
So I built a lot of buildings. In fact, when I got Market Street, I kind of recognized the potential of the modularity with that. And so I started making modulars on LDD and stuff that would fit in the modular system. It was pretty bare bones. There weren't a lot of interiors, but it was all designed to connect with the Technic pins and the 16 wide. So I would build that kind of stuff, and then Josh was happy about the unlimited number of $100 bills he could stack on top of each other, and that's what would crash the program, is just copying and pasting stacks of like 20.
Yeah.
And they were like stacked up in an offset, like bank vault style. So you would just fill up the platform, the building floor, with these stacks of $100 bills, and there were like 10,000 pieces in the model. It was all money. I would like to see if I can find some of those, because it's been a couple of years. Oh no, I put away my Lego sets, so I can't get them out for 2 years.
Well, I don't remember which ones I bought.
You don't keep records of this stuff?
Oh, there was. I bought like 18 $10 sets, and I got them for $2 each. So that was a pretty good score.
Oh yeah, what was that one? Was that a little city set?
They were the lifeguard beach cruiser set. And then,
City, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
City. And then I got like six of those blue sport cars.
Not the Speed Champions.
No, they're City.
Yeah. City still does 4-wide with the fenders.
Mm-hmm.
All these people talking about, oh, Lego cars are too big. Just buy City cars.
I like the Speed Champions being bigger because more detail, and I think it's just a lot better for the realistic side of them. We're supposed to use a black one. Whoops.
Are you copying my homework?
No. Copying mistakes.
You can say that again. I found the mistake. Yes. Peter and the Wolf. Okay. Dubstep remix. I bet it's out there, dude.
Oh yeah.
Check the description for a link to the Peter and the Wolf dubstep remix.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, dude. We're live. The thing about building both at once is if you make a mistake, you have to go back and fix it twice.
You're building both at once?
Look the other way. And in typical fashion, Josh will be humming Dubstep Peter and the Wolf for the next 10 minutes. It does say something about your educational background, though.
I honestly didn't know what it was.
Oh.
I've actually been humming that for the past few days. Thank you for finally telling me what it was.
You are welcome. I really hope there's a dubstep remix. Oh man, we found some.
Do we have rights to play that in the end credits?
I'll see if I can find one. Do you remember when we found dubstep Christmas music last year?
Oh.
Every dubstep Christmas remix has to have sleigh bells. This is what we discovered. There has to be a sleigh bell sample and a Santa laughing sample somewhere in the song, or it is not a Christmas dubstep remix. Oh. There's actually a surprising variety. There's 4 bags in this build. Bag 1, 2, and 3 build the cockpit and the main body. Bag 4 is the engines, and a few, I guess just Zori was in this bag, right? Zori Bliss. Yeah, one last minifig. So, like Josh was saying, the only repetition is kind of back here. I mean, you do have symmetry on the main craft, but it's also all at the same time. The engines are separated, and you build them twice, so that gets a little repetitive. But it's not bad compared to like the flagship Technic sets that are like 4,000 pieces. If those have repetition build, that is a multi-day operation. What kind of well, you have the Technic Jeep.
Yeah.
Does that give you any desire to get more Technic and to build more Technic, or?
To be honest, the Technic Jeep was like right on the edge of being like a model and too much Technic. I don't like the look of Technic. But I kind of understand if you do. If you know what I'm saying.
It has its appeal on the mechanical side, because like it allows a lot of functionality to be integrated, and it's not a different system, but it has its own kind of charm that regular system doesn't have. So yeah, I think there's a lot of the community that enjoys Technic that doesn't necessarily carry over to system. But the Jeep, you got, as a Jeep fan, would you try to like mod it at all?
I thought about maybe getting a light kit for it.
It doesn't have a light bar or anything though, does it?
No, but...
Oh boy, it's coming down.
Oh, it has these little lights up here.
I'm missing one.
Yeah.
Uncle Owen, the moisture generator's caught fire again.
But they're moisture.
Uncle Owen, I'm gonna miss the bus.
You're almost going, shut up.
Is this the stage at which you said, yeah, it's good enough? So it's like, it's got engines, it's got a cockpit, this is a complete model. Honestly though, what is the purpose of the remaining guard? Isn't there like an extra...
Yeah, there's a little...
There's a second stage of the thruster at the back. It's probably just visual aesthetics. Which, to be honest, is all of Star Wars. This isn't real. It's fun though.
This about it.
Bunches.
Got him.
You want me to splash this on you? Are you in frame?
Nah.
Alright, that's gone. That's not gonna happen again. This first span of axles, it's almost like it's just too short, like just a hair too short to make this the right length. I have to back these out a little bit.
Back the little hooks out.
No, the axles. Like this separation distance is just a little bit too short for it to grab correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's doing the trick. That's weird. Usually those are right on the system. Okay. What is this doing up here? Put that away. We're not building the Technic Jeep today.
Wait, these are supposed to be turned like this. You didn't see anything.
You know, you had a little bit of a comeback there for a second, bud.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk about yours while I finish mine out.
No, I missed a step somewhere. I've got some extra pieces here. Where did these go?
What was the problem with yours?
This connection, these bushings, it's like they're too tight. Okay, this piece right here. Where does this go? I put them on the front of the nacelle. Doesn't go on the back. Does it go on the back of the engine? No, I think I put that one in. Oh, yeah, that's where they go. Okay. Thankfully, I don't have to take anything apart to fix it.
Wait, where do they go?
There's a little plate that goes in here.
Oh, I have them.
Yeah. Come on, Shanae. You know where you belong. Oh, what I want. Oh my goodness. It goes behind that little stopper nozzle. Yeah, it goes behind that bushing. It cost me the race, boys!
Probably still don't have enough time to catch up.
Oh, you do. You do now. This is a pretty major. Pretty major misconstruction. Yeah, this is supposed to go on within the first couple steps of this. That piece right there has to come out for these to go in. Josh trying to capitalize on the occasion. Okay, that goes to that. Yeah, okay. Now that looks like it's wrong. Oh, I see. This goes in here first. Then we have this one on the bottom, this one on the top. That goes in to there. That goes on there. Alright. That's been patched up.
Not the bomb!
I think you've got me beat.
Well, I have two pieces. And I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to be extras.
Oh my goodness!
Do you have any idea where they go?
They go in here! You should have two plates in between these two silver rings.
I have. Wait, up top?
Right here.
Yeah, I have two there.
Where did you... behind these silver rings right here. You don't have them back there, do you? Hopefully
this is not a major ordeal.
Oh, it's major. It's very major. There are critical errors in a late stretch from both builders. The question is, for who will it cost the race? Alright, there should be a way to disassemble this. Oh, I just have to go the same way I did before. Nice and methodical. Out with that. In with the tile 2x2 plate with a hole. With it correctly lined up. Back through here. Come on, all the way in. Back through here.
Build the bombs.
Don't tell me that your error wasn't as serious as mine. Now, if we're going to be
fair,
totally equal across the board, I did go upstairs for orange juice.
You're lost.
Yes, it was. I had a lead at the time, which turns out wasn't enough to overcome a critical omission late in the fourth step of the build. This bomb mechanism is so satisfying.
Is it the same mechanism in the Rogue One model?
It is... Why won't they all stay in? I know the top load is slightly different. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be then. I think the top load on the Rogue One model is offset, and this one has it centered, which I like better because it's completely symmetric. So yeah, we were neck and neck pretty much the whole build. Both had a slight omission at the end. Josh's was just a little easier to replace, and that gave him the final edge to get past me at the end there. But a pretty solid build challenge. Well played.
Mm-hmm.
You got a review cooking for this one, Josh? Or am I going to do it?
You can do it.
Well, I guess at some point, look for a review of the Resistance Y-Wing. I'm not going to make it a priority, but if I'm running out of content, I'm sure I can whip something up. Thanks for watching today, guys. This actually might be one of our last videos in the studio. We're working on clearing this out now that I've got my own place set up, and Josh has his room to himself. So we're going to switch that up, but not until we got a couple more videos in. Easy. Yeah, that was your old droid.
Auto.
See you guys next time on Brick System Brothers.